Welcome to Bible Study for Beginners. Before we dive into today's topic, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications to stay updated with all our content that strengthens your faith and offers encouragement. Today, we're exploring a powerful and timeless lesson from the Bible, the parable of the Good Samaritan. This parable, found in the Gospel of Luke, holds profound truths about compassion, empathy, and the call to love our neighbor. As we unpack this story, you'll see how its teachings apply to our everyday lives, encouraging a deeper connection with God and each other. Let's get started. As we dive deeper into the parable of the Good Samaritan, it's vital to understand the context in which this story was told. Jesus presents the story as a response to a lawyer who asks, "Who is my neighbor?" This question reveals not only a desire for legal clarification, but also a challenge to the prevailing attitudes of the time. The lawyer sought to justify himself, presumably to determine who he should show love to and who he could ignore. In the parable, however, Jesus flips this concept on its head, suggesting that it's not about defining our neighbors, but about our actions towards others. The Samaritan character in the story embodies a radical compassion that transcends societal boundaries. During Jesus' time, Jews and Samaritans had a history of mutual animosity, making the Samaritan's act of kindness towards a wounded Jew all the more striking. In this way, Jesus challenges us to look beyond our prejudices and biases, urging us to extend compassion universally. How often do we pass by those in need, focusing instead on our own busyness and comfort? Through the Good Samaritan, we learn that true compassion requires action. It's not simply a feeling, but an intentional choice to engage. This doesn't mean we need to take on everyone's burdens, but we can start small, offering a listening ear, a kind word, or a helping hand to someone in our community. Compassion often starts where we are, with the people we encounter in our daily lives. This is where our faith manifests, where we have the chance to represent Christ's love through our actions. As we reflect on the parable of the Good Samaritan, let's bring this message into our daily lives. The Samaritan, despite societal differences, chose love and action over indifference. This is a powerful reminder for us to look beyond our own biases and preconceptions. In a world that often encourages division, the call to compassion becomes even more critical. Let's ask ourselves, who is my neighbor? It's not just the person who lives next door, but anyone in need, regardless of their background. Consider making a conscious effort every day to extend kindness, even in small ways. It could be as simple as helping someone carry their groceries, reaching out to a friend who seems down, or volunteering in your community. These gestures might not seem significant on their own, but collectively, they can create a ripple of love and support that transforms lives. Remember, every act of compassion reflects the love of Christ, guiding us deeper into our faith. So, the next time you encounter someone in need, ask yourself how you can embody the spirit of the Good Samaritan. Let's strive to be vessels of God's grace and mercy, shining light into the lives of others through our actions. This not only strengthens our evangelistic ties, but also enriches our spiritual journey as we grow closer to Christ through our service.